this Friday, September 11th. We'll be going on air at 12 a.m., 11 a.m., and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's take a look at the 3 bundles that are included. I'm going to show you all the dies that you'll be getting. I'm going to show you all the projects that you can make, and I'm even going to give you a tip and trick for each bundle. So let's get started. This is our Floral Sentiments bundle, and then this has been exclusively designed for the Home Shopping Network. This is the only place you'll be able to get it. So the first die set included is this cute little bike set. You get the bike with all the layering pieces, the balloons floating, this really cute mailbox die that has all the flowers and leaves, and you get the banner with the sentiment thank you and the sentiment thinking of you, which I know are 2 very popular messages when you're making cards. The second thinlet set included is this nice thinking of you set. So you get this beautiful tree design with the layering leaves and flowers, the butterflies, and thinking of you sentiment. What I love about this set is you're able to kind of dress it up depending on what season you're working with. You can make it summer, you could make it spring, winter, fall, so a lot of options for that tree set. And then finally we have our Let Love Grow set. This is a lovely little sentiment that comes with the planter boot, the sunflower, and all of these nice plant and floral elements. And this is actually the set we're going to give you our tip and trick on. But let's first take a look at the kind of projects you can make with all of these. You can see this is a really cool gate card made with the Let Love Grow set. Cool thinking of you set, and I love how we've taken the leaf elements to create that leaf wreath swag. Then this is just taking the sunflowers from the Thinking of You set and piling them in a row. You might want to notice we're using our rose gold opulent paper there in the middle, so that helps that stand out really nicely. Here's a couple of envelopes. This is actually from our envelope exclusive bundle we'll look at in a minute. You can see how we've decorated the nose and the edge of the envelopes using those leaf and flower sets. Here's our Let Love Grow set. Really lovely background composition worked out, and of course, again, that opulent paper that's making that sentiment set stand out really nicely. This is super cool. This is just the lemon set in the Let Love Grow, but this has been created into an all over pattern for a card front, and that little thank you sentiment from the bike set has been used for your message. So a really clever way to use the extra die pieces there. This is that darling little bike set, of course, using our elements of flowers, that cute little bird, and the banner with the thank you sentiment. And the mailbox. I love how that mailbox is just strong enough to be used all on its own. Put the balloons right there next to it. Really cute element in that bike set. Here's our Let Love Grow. And I love how the quality, you can see how we've just changed the paper colors, and you can see you get a totally different look. And of course, using our Sizzix cardstock papers, you can just see how creating an angled background kind of gives it a cool, really spin to it. And finally, this home decor piece, we've made an all over background pattern using all of the floral elements, planters, pots, flowers, leaves from the Let Love Grow set, and topped it off by using our rose gold opulent paper for the sentiment in the middle. But let's take a look at the tip and trick I prepared for you today. So did you guys know, using our adhesive bundle, you can do much more than just stick things down onto your page. You can actually create unique dimension. Here I've used our dimensional tape, and I've prepped it on my card front, and this is going to help those rain boots pop up off the page. You can see how they stand out a little bit. So I'm just going to peel that dimensional adhesive off and begin to stick both of my boots down onto my page. Now I've also prepped our phrase. This is our Let Love Grow phrase. I've cut it out using our gold opulent paper, but you can see how prepping it with an adhesive sheet makes sticking down this really intricate phrase so simple. That goes on there really nicely. And for the coolest technique of all, I'm taking our lush green cardstock. This is in our Sizzix cardstock, and I've prepared one side with an adhesive sheet. I'm actually going to prep the other side with an adhesive sheet as well. So you're going to have adhesive on both sides of your card. Now I've run this through my Big Shot already, and I've cut out this little sunflower. You see them right here. Now why have I put adhesive on both sides? We're going to peel off the back side, and I'm going to go ahead and stick that right into the rain boot, and I'm going to push it down. Now for the front of it, I'm just going to peel that right off so I have adhesive on the front here. Before I do anything else, I am gonna peel off my flower, and I'm just gonna stick that right on. Since there's adhesive on that already, there's no need to add adhesive to your flower. It'll just stick right on there. And I'm actually gonna pick this up now and bring it over to my funnel tray. So the stickiness on that lush green adhesive, I'm going to grab our lush green Sizzix glitter and actually just pour it right on top of there. And once you shake that off, you can see that you've created your own unique glitter paper just using adhesive sheets, cardstock, and whatever glitter of your choice. Of course, I'm using lush green because that matches our Sizzix color story, where our glitter matches our cardstock, that matches our embossing powders. So again, a really cool technique. You can see I've repeated it all the way across with all the rain boots. So just a really nice look at how all of our adhesives can really work to give dimension, used for intricate die cutting, and this unique glitter paper technique. Okay, let's take a look at the next bundle in our set. I'm just gonna put this down on the ground and move on to the next one. So this is our Card Essentials exclusive bundle. Again, this is only available at the Home Shopping Network. And what I love about this bundle is you have the ability to create your own card front. So this gives you your own unique A2 card front. The score line is included in the die, so you can easily just make that. It comes with the banner element, the Peekaboo Die, these corner swirls, and if we come down here, you can also make your own custom envelope. So how often do you find that you've made a card but you don't have an envelope, or your envelope doesn't match your card? With this exclusive set, you're able to create both, mix and match your colors, and we even have the corresponding label shapes for you to kind of jazz up your address space. So some of the projects that you can make with this, just for some basics to show you, these are, all different card fronts that you can make. But again, I love how you can make an envelope that actually matches your card front and kind of ties your whole project together. But for your fancy projects, here we have an example of an envelope. Now here we've used that Peekaboo Die. I'm going to show you a tip and trick on how to make that Peekaboo Die card front in just a moment. But I love how the envelope and the card match each other. Again, using our Sizzix cardstock, we're able to create the label shape and the card front that matches. And this is a great example showing using our opulent paper. So this is our rose gold glitter, our mirror card, our pearl card. So you can see how this really fancies things up. Imagine using this color palette for a wedding card or an anniversary card. And again, you can customize the label shape on the front to match. I think that's so classy. Again, remember we just looked at this. This is that cute little mailbox die from the bike set using the Thinking of You sentiment. I have jazzed it up a bit with our rose gold opulent paper, and again using the rose gold opulent paper for the envelope to tie it all together. A few more examples. You can see how perfect this is for a birthday card front and how you can decorate your own custom envelope to match. Another birthday example and how the envelope can match. This is really cool because this is using the swirl die as an all-over pattern to create your card. This is a wonderful example of that Peekaboo Die lining up. And again, the Peekaboo Die, but treated with some rainbows in the background. But let's take a look at how to actually work with that Peekaboo Die set. I'm just gonna set my projects aside, and actually I'm gonna pull over my Big Shot machine and we'll get started. So I've cut out this card base. This is the A2 card base using our rose gold opulent paper. To create my unique card front, I've simply just cut this in half to get my card front. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prepare this with an adhesive sheet from our adhesive bundle. I'm using this because at the end, the card front is gonna be quite intricate, so I just want it to adhere down really simply. And you would just put your Peekaboo die at the edge of your card front and run that through your Big Shot machine. Now we can come over here to my platform. You can see that I've already started this, and I've done it a few times just for time's sake. But I want to show you the tip of how to make all of these line up and fit perfectly on that card front. You can see where that Peekaboo die, the die cut has ended. You're simply going to line up the metal of your die to the end of that Peekaboo die set. And of course, I've got 2 cutting pads here instead of 1, so I'm just gonna replace that. So you just line that piece of metal up to the end of that last cutout, and that's going to give you the perfect alignment to cut out your card base, or your card front, I should say. I'm going to finish my Sizzix sandwich and just roll this right through my Big Shot machine. Oh, just a quick pause while we have a bundle down in the back. Roll that through. Okay, so you can see that that's clearly cut out in a nice even pattern all the way across your card front. Now, I do have all these fallouts left, but since I used an adhesive sheet, once you peeled off the adhesive sheet, more often than not, you see all those fallouts just kind of clean themselves out and come out with the wash, if you will. So now I'm gonna come over to my card base here. We can move my machine over. So this is already adhesive on it from the adhesive sheet. It's already sticky. And you simply just place this on front of the card base. It will fit perfectly since we just cut that card base in half to begin with to make the card front. And you can see how lovely that is as a kind of an Art Deco card front. To finish it off, I would pair it with a black envelope, and to put that together, it's a really simple technique. You just want to start with the flat part of your envelope facing down, and again from our adhesive bundle, you're going to grab your taper runner. The score lines are included, so it is really easy to just fold those up and see right where they go. And you just start to add a little bit of adhesive along all of these edges. And you just simply fold those two in, and that's it, you're done. And you have your custom envelope that matches your, we'll make sure and push it all the way down. I'm a little rushed for the video, but make sure that sticks, and you're all done for your custom envelope to work with your card base. So that's our exclusive card and envelope set. Now we're gonna move on to our last bundle of the series, and this is going to be our Here Comes Santa bundle. So this one did take a nosedive, as you heard earlier in the video, so I'm gonna hold it up for us, but this has 3 seasonal designs in it. We have our Santa slider card. I'm gonna show you how this card easily comes together, but this is an interactive card where Santa goes in and out of the chimney. We also have our alphabet set. This is a really unique die set in that it has some embossing features. If you can't see it on film, maybe we can see it on the actual die, where you can see that there's a line right in the middle of the metal that gives you a really cool embossed set. But I love the size of these letters and how great they are for sentiments, not only for Christmas, but all year round. Plus you get all these letters, numbers, and the punctuation. So it's a really essential die set. And last is our Prancer. This is a beautiful set of the sleigh, Prancer with the reindeer just carrying that with all the layering presents, the leaf swag, and the negative fallout star piece. So a really lovely Christmas set. And again, these are all exclusively designed for the Home Shopping Network, and you're only able to pick them up there. But let's take a look at some of the projects you can make using that die set. Okay. So here is that cool alphabet set I showed you. And so this is just a hello card, just to remind you that it's, of course, not tied to being seasonal. You can use this for every day. And you can see the cool shadow effect of that embossed line that's in the middle of all those letters. We use our Sizzix cardstock for this, so you can see the pastel colors and then the pop of glitter using our charcoal opulent paper. Really love how those work together. Again, the letters from the alphabet set, and this is just the leaf swag from the Prancer set. So you can see you can just take some of the layering elements and work with them together to create your Prancer. Now this is the Santa slider card. So you can see that he is interactive. He does go in and out of the chimney. The technique for this is quite simple, and I will show you how that's done. But you can also kind of mix it up. I like to call this my Disco Santa. We've cut him out using the gold opulent paper. He's got glitter, he's got gold in the background, a little white opulent for the joy. So you can really kind of spruce that up a bit. This is that beautiful Prancer set. So you can see the stars falling out in the background, the presents all layered up. I've used a lot of opulent paper here just to give it that shimmer and shine, which looks really nice. Another example of the Santa slider going in and out of the chimney. Just another example of Santa slider. Here we've used that joy to spruce up an envelope. Of course, that would work perfectly with our card and envelope essentials bundle. look how neat this is. These are just the presents from the Prancer set that were meant to go in the sleigh, and an all-over background pattern was created here. Now, of course, these are seasonal colors, but you could also use this for a birthday card, making your colors pastel, again using our Sizzix cardstock, some opulent paper, so really not limited to just holiday making for this die set. Let It Snow set, again, just really beautiful use of the alphabet letters. And finally, our home decor piece, again, using the leaf swag from the Prancer set and that nice opulent paper cutting out the phrase Merry, Merry, Merry right in the middle. Now the last thing I'm going to show you is some technique on how to put the Santa slider card together, because it really is quite simple. These are the pieces you would start with. You cut out your Santa, and I've layered all of the layering pieces on top of him using adhesive sheets. I've shown you adhesive sheets in the beginning of the video with our Let Love Grow phrase. So that's Santa. And these are the pieces that let him move. Now the trick that I want to show you is how to apply this to your Santa. You're going to want to put adhesive on the strip. And then when you adhere this to Santa's back, you're going to want to put it as high up as it will go. And that is kind of the trick into making him as interactive as possible. So that's how your Santa is gonna look for starters. And then this is the chimney base. To make it go together, you just slip in the Santa and kind of rotate it so you can see how it looks in the back. That's gonna give you your mobility to slide in and out. And so from here, all you do is put a little bit of adhesive on the edge of your chimney, and you top it with this chimney piece. This is a little bit larger, so it kind of gives him some room to move around. And you can see how that easily makes him go in and out of the chimney. And of course, adding a little bit more detail, these bricks are included. I've used some dimensional adhesive to kind of help them pop off the page. Of course, finishing off Santa by giving him his little bag of presents. But that's how easy it is to assemble and put together your Santa slider card. Okay. So this has been an overview of all the exclusively designed bundles that we will be featuring on the Home Shopping Network this Friday, September 11th. Again, we'll be airing at 12 a.m., 11 a.m., and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and I hope you're able to